trying to keep an eye on the market here in St. Johns County, Florida. Maybe you're looking to move here soon, or maybe you live here and you just want to keep a pulse on what is happening. Well, guess what? In this video, we're going to cover October 2023 market stats for St. Johns County, Florida. This video is going to be a little different because we're just going to look at the single family homes. I know in past videos I've covered single family homes, townhomes, and condos in St. Johns County. Just doing single family homes in this one, but I am going to share the stats for the three that I usually cover at the end of the video if you want to take a look to see how that is different from what we're going to cover. So stay tuned. All right, so I hope you appreciate that it's the 6th of November and I'm getting the market stats out earlier than I normally do. So I'm really working hard at doing this. Typically I might share them like mid-month. So I'm really trying to get better about sharing these as early as possible to the start of the new month. So it kind of makes a little bit more sense. If you're new here, I am Melissa Anderson. I am with eXp Realty. I'm your St. Johns County Realtor here in Florida. And it is my absolute pleasure to bring you new videos each week all about moving and living here in St. Johns County, Florida. So if that's you, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the like button. I would really appreciate it. And of course, I'm going to leave my contact information in the description of the video below. I'm going to leave it here too. Absolutely feel free to reach out. You can call, you can text, you can email. I will be happy to answer any of the questions that you have and help you any way that I can. All right, let's get right into it. I'm going to share the stats. I'm just going to go ahead and post these right here and we'll go over it. At the end, after I've shared these stats, I'm going to tell you from my perspective in real estate as a real estate agent, how October went for me, what I'm seeing in the market from firsthand. So it's been, well, I'll get into that later. Let's just go over the stats. All right. So again, this is just for single family home sales in St. Johns County, Florida, month of October. All right. So you can see that actually median sales price was up just a tad. So up at $540,000. But closed sales were down 2.4%. So we had 399 closed sales. So that doesn't include like contingent taking back up or pendings. That's just ones that absolutely, they had their closings last month. Look at days on market, 49 days on market, up 14%. Yes, we go over this every month. It's okay. 49 days is okay. So if you're looking to sell your home, actually I was just on a conference call this morning and they were talking about, gosh, you remember when we used to sign like listing agreements with sellers where it would be for like 6 months to a year. I mean, you would just assume that's how long it would take. And now it's like, you know, sometimes sellers have expectations that you're going to get their home under contract in 14 days. And that's just not the market that we're in. The interest rates just went down, I want to say 0.5 percentage point this past Friday, which is great. So we're back at 7.5. Oh my gosh. So it sounds crazy to say that, but they were like at 8. So you know what? Half a percentage point is good. But again, we're going to go over stuff that I'm seeing after we get through these data points because some people just want to know this information. All right, list price received, that was really unchanged. So, and that's good if you are looking to sell. So 97.6% of all the homes that sold received their list price, what they went for. And closed over list price, 16.7%, up 16.7%. So 10.3% actually closed over the list price. And so that could be too from, you know, sellers pricing their homes competitively. We just went through that this past weekend where a home was definitely priced under value. And they knew that it was going to draw a lot of attention. It did. They had 2 open houses and they put in the comments, included escalation clause. We're presenting all offers on Tuesday. So if you want to get your house sold quick, they knew it, they priced it lower than value to get as many eyes on that as possible. And I'm sure it's probably under contract. I'm actually curious and I'm gonna go check here later today. All right, home affordability, 45, it's down 4.3%. Sold square footage, 253, down 0.4. So new pendings down 4%. So we just had pendings at 407. So we had 399 closed sales and then 407 pendings. New listings, 700. That was up 0.1. So nothing too huge there. But active inventory that we currently have on the market, this is single family homes in St. Johns County, is at 1,676. That's up 5.1%. So even with the holidays coming, if you're looking to move to this area, that's when you kind of know, like if you're going to list your home around this time, you're going to get serious buyers, people who are actually looking to move. And then lastly, month supply of inventory, 4.2, which was up 7.8%. And we talked about a truly balanced market. You're going to see it about 6 months. So it's creeping up there. Let me know what you think about these stats. And if that's all you were here for, that's great. I'm going to go ahead and switch this graphic over so you can see the one that I normally cover, which is the townhomes, condos, and single family homes. And you can see the difference here. I'm not going to go over these, but I just wanted you to kind of, maybe I'll try to see if I can do them side by side right here, and you can kind of see the difference, just if that's something that you're interested in. So I'll leave that up there for a moment. All right, and then if you want to stick around, I'll kind of tell you what I've been seeing in the market as well. I'm going to tell you, especially, if you are looking to possibly sell, it's still a good time to sell. I mean, don't let the interest rates scare you. I think it's going to be, especially if they drop, considerably, maybe in the spring, I think it's going to be like absolute mayhem. So if you're able to purchase now, it's a good deal. I have 2 closings this month in November. They're both cash deals. So of course, some people aren't really interested in the interest rates because they're able to purchase with cash, which I see quite a lot. I would say probably, 50% or more of the buyers that I assist are all use cash. So again, don't let that deter you if you need to sell your home and you're worried about there not being buyers because of interest rates. Okay, and then I just shared the example of this past weekend of, people selling or pricing their homes competitively to get max amount of eyeballs on their home, and with the open house to get multiple offers submitted. And then also what I'm seeing is on almost all of the listings too, is sellers are offering, if you need to get a loan, is like a $10,000 credit at closing that the buyers can either use towards closing cost or rate buy down, and that helps considerably. So you can pretty much kind of do like a rate buy, like a 2-1 buy down, until you're able to like maybe refinance when rates kind of level out a little bit. I think we've talked about this, that maybe 5.5, 5 would be great, right? 5, maybe even 6 might be the norm for quite some time if we can go ahead and drop down to get to that rate. What else? Yeah, the market is still moving here in St. Johns County. So I just saw that there's another proposed development, kind of like master planned community, and I need to look at that. I just saw the headline for that, I think yesterday, and figure out where that's I think it's gonna be like off of like Longleaf Pine. Also a new video that I want to do, and I'll hopefully get to go record that this week. I had to get a new like suction car mount. A lot of you like the driving tours that I do because you can actually see firsthand what a community or neighborhood looks like. But I have one that sits on my dash, but my phone like flip-flops in that. So I apologize now if you try to watch a recent driving video. And yeah, so I got this and it mounts to your windshield. So I'm gonna check this out because I want to do a video tour of a community that's right across from Trailmark, which is called Grand Lakes, but it's Gran Lakes. It's a little community, not that many houses. It's got the cutest little footpath that goes over the water, a really nice like amenity center, super family friendly, newer homes. I think the construction just completed on that. So I have not really talked about that community or done a tour on it. So I want to get out there so you guys can see it firsthand and see if you have any questions. All right, I think that's enough for today. If you have any questions about these stats or about moving to this area, here's my contact information again. Text, call, email, I'd be happy to help. And if you haven't, please hit the subscribe and like button so I can reach even more people. And as always, I appreciate you. And until next week.